Welcome back. Well, the graft heat is now on senior Congress leader and former Union Finance Minister P. Chidambaram. According to Subramanian Swamy, the petitioner in the case, the CBI has been given time till this month's end to file a status report on the 3,500 crore rupees Aircel-Maxis deal probe. Now, the agency has been asked to look into the case after the Enforcement Directorate filed a status report on the role of P. Chidambaram. Subramanian Swamy had alleged massive kickbacks to Chidambaram's son Karthi in the deal. According to Swamy, Chidambaram, as finance minister in 2006, had overstepped his mandate in clearing the telecom deal. While all big investments above 600 crore rupees had to be routed via the FIPB as well as the cabinet, Chidambaram had allegedly signed off on the deal without the cabinet's approval. The deal also gave Maxis a majority stake in Aircel, something a foreign company was not allowed in 2006.
The matter of my interlocutory application on the FIPB illegal clearance by Mr. Chidambaram and his sons benefiting a huge amount of crores in foreign bank accounts, illegal foreign bank accounts came up. The CBI had sent a letter to me saying that they are investigating the FIPB clearance by Mr. Chidambaram, and the Enforcement Directorate filed status report on all the illegal acquisition of money and the bribes he got from the Maxis because his father had cleared something which was illegal. And that status report was filed today, and the Supreme Court Chief Justice said he would like to study these reports and find out what progress is being made. And in the meantime, the CBI will also file a status report on whether they are charge sheeting Mr. Chidambaram or not. So the date fixed is on 2nd May, when there will be a full hearing on this matter, and we'll find out whether the CBI is going to take both Mr. Chidambaram and his son into custody or not for further interrogation.
All right, so fresh trouble there for P. Chidambaram. Remember, his name has cropped up time and again in the Aircel-Maxis deal case. But now Subramanian Swamy really upping the ante. He's levelled, of course, serious allegations against Chidambaram. Number one of those being that Chidambaram unilaterally signed off the deal for Aircel-Maxis to go ahead, and also that Maxis was given the majority stake, something that wasn't allowed. Remember, Maxis is a foreign company. Now, what we do know at this point is that the CBI has been given time till this month end, that is till the end of April, to file a status report on this particular scam. And the CBI has particularly been asked to look into the case. This is after the Enforcement Directorate filed its status report on the role of P. Chidambaram. So it looks like this case will continue to haunt him. And it's not just Chidambaram, but his son Karthi, who's also in the dock, because according to Swamy's allegations, Karthi was also involved, and that because Chidambaram was involved in the deal, Karthi did receive a lot of kickbacks in this particular case. So these are the kind of allegations that have been levelled against P. Chidambaram in the Aircel-Maxis deal. He's of course had dismissed all these allegations in the past. He said very clearly that this is a conspiracy against him. Even Karthi Chidambaram, who's been named time and again, has said very clearly that all these allegations are baseless, that he and his father are being unfairly targeted. But it looks like now things are gaining speed as far as the probe is concerned. It's not just the Enforcement Directorate. The CBI is also stepping in and will be filing a status report by the end of this month. There's no doubt that the petitioner in this particular case, Subramanian Swamy, will be pinning all his hopes on the CBI status report to really nail P. Chidambaram's role, alleged role really, in this particular scam. According to Subramanian Swamy, there are a number of issues. First of all, it is that Chidambaram had bypassed the regular protocol that was maintained in these kind of deals, which is, of course, that if it is any deal that goes about 600 crore rupees, where the investment is about the amount that I just mentioned, it has to be routed via the FIPB as well as the cabinet. But that Chidambaram, according to Swamy, had signed it off unilaterally without passing it through the cabinet or the FIPB. This is, of course, one of the allegations that he's made. He's also claimed that the deal gave Maxis a majority stake in Aircel, this was not allowed way back in 2006, which is when that particular deal was signed. Well, we've seen controversy erupting over this entire deal. Time and again, Karti Chidambaram's name has really cropped up in this particular case. The Enforcement Directorate, we have to keep in mind, has also conducted several raids as far as this scam is concerned against Karti Chidambaram as well as P. Chidambaram. And it looks like the trouble is nowhere near its end for Chidambaram, with the CBI also stepping in and being asked to file a status report. Remember, the Enforcement Directorate has taken a very, very strong view on this entire case and its probe over the last many months. They've conducted elaborate raids not just here in India but also in other places like Singapore, and we'll of course have to wait and watch to see what this means for P. Chidambaram, who's cried foul over these allegations in the past and maintained that he is not guilty and that this is a conspiracy to malign his image. P. Chidambaram, and considering of course that Swamy has been the spearheader really as far as several of these probes are concerned, be it 2G or now the Aircel-Maxis case, this could spell big trouble for P. Chidambaram. All right, so P. Chidambaram really facing the graft heat at this point with regards to the Aircel-Maxis case. Let's go across to Arthur Khan for more details on this story. Arthur, trouble really for P. Chidambaram as well as his son at this point. Give us details as far as the latest updates are concerned, and also if you could tell us about the course of the investigation by the Enforcement Directorate so far.
Well, you see, the Enforcement Directorate has already carried out an in-depth investigation in the case, but now the matter is in Supreme Court. The CBI has also submitted their report, which was sought by the Supreme Court. Now, Mr. Subramaniam Swamy has alleged that there was some sort of quid pro quo in the dealing, and Mr. Chidambaram was instrumental in giving the Foreign Investment Promotion Board, special treatment and special permissions were granted in lieu of his son getting some wrongful gains. But that was his allegation. Now the CBI has submitted its report in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is going to open the report, and on the next hearing we'll get to know what the contents are, whether there is any truth in the allegations which have been raised by Mr. Subramaniam Swamy.